there are two things that make me happy in the kitchen. One, Sweet Lorraine.
Thank you.
Sweet Lorraine is here. And also, that is a giant pan, Lorraine.
Yeah, you know, what can I say? What can I say?
We're going to do some cooking.
I've never known to do anything in small amounts.
You don't go small. Now, we're doing a vegan dish, and it's very cool, but that looks like meat. James, zoom in on that. Can you zoom in on that? What is that? You got some great ingredients.
That is textured vegetable protein, which is 100% soy. It's made of soy flour.
It's a beautiful thing. And what are you going to make for us today?
We're going to do vegetarian shepherd's pie in honor of Meatless Monday and it's Earth Day, I've got my earth over there just to prove it to you all. Everything's flowering and in bloom.
That makes me feel stronger with that giant pan and everything. I feel big. Let's get into it.
And I like being next to you too because I look small. Okay, I need that help too. We've got some extra virgin olive oil with some wild mushrooms, but you can use any kind of mushrooms you like. I've got some carrots that have already been steamed, some chopped parsley, and we're just going to add it to this pan. Get that all in there.
Carrots, chopped parsley, mushroom. Okay, that's
onion,
easy so far.
And this is all on your website and our website. So
and you didn't do anything
follow.
to the carrots and parsley beforehand. Just chopped them and that was it.
I did steam the carrots just to give a little bit because I'm doing this really fast.
Oh, okay.
For Meatless Mondays, it's the first day back to work, so you might as well just do something you can throw into the pan, right?
Very nice.
So this is really nice and easy and quick. You can make it in advance. You can freeze it.
I love the way you talk, making it in advance.
I like to be able to help people learn how to cook at home and enjoy it too.
I like the colors already.
So, yeah, isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
And so shepherd's pie is a traditional cottage pie, they call it, was made, came about in the late 1800s when potatoes became more prevalent. Because we're going to be topping this with some potatoes.
Okay.
And it's all over the world. Every kind of cuisine in the world has this type of an item that has usually a meat filling, leftover meat, any kind of vegetables, and topped with mashed potatoes. So we've got some mashed potatoes going here. They've already been cooked. And we're going to take those warm and we're going to put them into our food processor. So I'll get to that in just 2 seconds as I get this finishing up. These are diced organic tomatoes.
And nothing added to them?
Nothing added, just right out. Slightly. They right out of the can, including the liquid, because you do want that liquid. Now this was what what looked like meat looks like. So
This is the soy.
This is the soy, and it can come very large crumbles or very small crumbles. And this just you add water to it, let it set for about a half an hour, and that was what you saw me putting in here. It looked like hamburger.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's what Scott said. That's hamburger.
And we're adding our own flavorings to it, but you can buy them. And another thing you can do is that you can buy the vegetable patties at the store. And just so if you don't even want to do that.
A lot of people are going to say, you can't make shepherd's pie without meat.
That's right.
What would you say to them?
I do it every day at Sweet Lorraine's, Livonia and Southfield.
You know what I love, and this is no joke, no setup. You don't know I was going to say this. The meatloaf that you make there, the vegetarian meatloaf, is made with that?
It's made with that.
It is the reason I continue to go to your restaurant.
Oh,
it's just,
it's the best.
You too. I love you too. But the food is awesome.
The flavorings, we're adding a little bit of dried marjoram. I've got a little bit of powdered, it's called rub sage, but those are the kind of the traditional flavors for this particular dish, so I'm just adding that. And I'm going to let it set while I would go and make my mashed potatoes. I did forget some cayenne, but I didn't forget my hot salt, so that's going to go in here too.
We got about a minute left, so you got to get to the potatoes.
All right.
And you make them in a, what is that? Is that a
KitchenAid?
blender? KitchenAid.
Yep. So,
I knew that. I'm good with the kitchen stuff.
This is.
Did you know that's called KitchenAid, Scotty?
Yeah. This is a boiled Yukon Gold potatoes, little tiny ones. We've got some hot liquid that they were cooked in, the hot water. That gives us a little bit more starch and kind of creams it up. But
so you save the water from the potatoes to mix.
Exactly.
Very nice.
And what's nice about it is Yukon Golds are creamy to begin with, so I'm not adding any cream or any butter, just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Nice.
And again, for you eat with your eyes color, some julienne spinach.
Oh, that's spinach, nice.
And it just gives a nice little punch to it. Whoa.
Ooh, can I do some mixing?
Yes, please.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm cooking during a cooking segment. Hey, James, look at me, man. Go ahead, man. Yeah, that's me. All right. Sorry, I got too excited.
There you go. Well,
It's all yours
we're just
again.
going to pile this into this dish.
Very nice.
And we're going to top it with our mashed potatoes and put it in the oven for about a half an hour. And you can put it under the broiler to give it a little finished color. Let me just take that.
That was the first. I don't know if I've ever cooked during a cooking segment, really. I think that was the first. Lorraine.
Really? Oh my God! All right.
felt a little weird,
We'll have
to be
to do
honest with
next
you.
year. We'll have to put it down on the calendar
Yeah.
to do it for the second
I'm going to have
time.
to get
all
an
right?
apron and everything,
Okay.
like I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
Can you pop that in the oven?
And voila! As we always know, there is something here.
Oh, there you go. You're all ready.
Yeah, we're all ready to go.
Wow.
And this is for a crowd.
There
This
we
is
go.
going to be great for
Bravo.
Mother's Day because you can have it as an entree or as a side.
We're running out of time. I'm
Okay.
going to have to try this in the break. By the way, if
Okay.
you want to try this on a Meatless Monday, all you have to do is go to our website, myfoxdetroit.com. The recipe is there, and my mouth's about to be full,
Yep,
so
yep,
the
yep.
9 returns.
There we go.
After this.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure, Lorraine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.